What if I told you that one of the most powerful messages about love, disappointment, and justice was hidden in an ancient song about a vineyard? This is the heart of Isaiah chapter 5, a masterpiece of prophetic literature that speaks as powerfully today as it did 2,700 years ago. Picture a loving gardener who pours his heart into creating the perfect vineyard. He selects the finest hill, removes every stone, plants the choicest vines, builds a watchtower, and even installs a winepress, anticipating the sweet grapes that will grow. But instead of producing delicious fruit, the vineyard yields only sour, wild grapes. This is how the prophet Isaiah begins his message, using this vineyard as a metaphor for God's relationship with his people. The gardener in this song is God himself, and the vineyard represents the people of Israel. Despite receiving every possible advantage and care, they failed to produce the fruits of justice and righteousness. Instead, their society was marked by corruption, greed, and injustice. The disappointment in this metaphor is palpable. Imagine preparing the perfect garden only to have it produce nothing but weeds. But Isaiah doesn't stop with this poetic metaphor. He continues with 6 specific warnings, or woes, addressing different ways society had gone wrong. The first targets those who greedily accumulate property and wealth, buying up house after house until no space remains for others. The second condemns those who pursue pleasure without regard for God's work, drowning themselves in wine and feast while ignoring matters of justice. The third woe speaks to those who mock God's timing, arrogantly challenging divine judgment to come quickly if it's going to come at all. The fourth addresses those who twist moral definitions, calling evil good and good evil, substituting darkness for light and light for darkness. These people manipulate truth to justify their wrongdoing. The fifth woe is directed at the arrogant who think they know better than God, those who are wise in their own eyes. The final woe condemns corrupt judges who acquit the guilty for a bribe while denying justice to the innocent. These warnings paint a picture of a society that has lost its moral compass, where success is measured by wealth rather than righteousness. The consequences of these actions are severe. Isaiah uses powerful imagery to describe God's response. Like fire devours stubble, and dry grass sinks in flames, so the corrupt society will crumble. Their roots will decay, and their blossoms will blow away like dust. This isn't just ancient history, it's a timeless warning about the consequences of abandoning justice and righteousness. But within this stern message lies hope. The very fact that God sends such a warning through Isaiah shows his continuing care for his people. Like the gardener who carefully prepared the vineyard, God's ultimate desire is for his people to flourish and produce good fruit. The chapter serves as both a wake-up call and an invitation to return to right living. These themes resonate deeply today. We still struggle with greed, corruption, and the twisting of truth. We still face the temptation to pursue pleasure while ignoring justice. The Song of the Vineyard reminds us that privilege comes with responsibility, that divine love demands a response, and that true prosperity is measured not in possessions, but in righteousness. Isaiah's message challenges us to examine our own lives and societies. Are we producing the fruit of justice and righteousness? Or are we, like the vineyard in the song, yielding wild grapes despite all the care and advantages we've received? These questions are as relevant now as they were when Isaiah first posed them, making this ancient prophecy a powerful mirror for modern times.